Are really, really cool. All right, how's everybody doing? We are live on Radio A1A from One Love here in Gulf Shores, Alabama. So here's how we're going to do the first part of the show. We're going to do this like a real songwriter show, and I'm going to tell you stories about a bunch of these songs that I've done, and feel free to ask questions in the middle of it if you got a question about a song. And if I start to ramble on, then just start to whistle and go, "Hey, stupid, play a song," and we'll do that. So I'm going to do a song off the first album, and This is the title track from the first album, and it just mentioned a whole lot of my song heroes. And this song wasn't really a trop rock song, and Jimmy Buffett was not in the lyrics anywhere when I wrote the song. For a lot of years, I had the song, didn't know what to do with it. My friend Bob Dildy said, "You're just wanting to live like Jimmy Buffett," and I was like, bang, bingo bongo, hook line. So this is called "Live Like Jimmy Buffett." And I don't have my capo, so we're going to play it in D. If I looked a little more like Elvis, played like Stevie Ray, if I could write a song like Willie Nelson and sing it like Marvin Gaye, then would you love me better and maybe want to be my girl? We could live like Jimmy Buffett somewhere on Gulf Shores. I don't know much about being a millionaire, but I couldn't make the sacrifice. I might even consider cutting my hair. Probably not, if you thought it might look nice. I know you know I'm no celebrity, but maybe I can skew your sense of reality. If I looked a little more like Elvis and played like B.B. King, if I could write a song like old Bob Dylan and sing it just like Sting, then would you love me better? Maybe wanna be my wife? We could live like Jimmy Buffett for the rest of our lives. I'm not crazy about riding in a limousine. Beat up Fords are more my style. You won't see my face on a magazine. I just haven't got the smile. But I could dress a little snappier. Tell me, would it make you happier if I looked a little more like Elvis and played like Eddie plays? If I could write a song like Loud Lovin' and sing it just like Ray, then would you love me better and maybe wanna run away? And we could live like Jimmy Buffett for the rest of our days. If I could sell records like them British boys, yeah, yeah, yeah. Would you come with me and make some noise?
Yeah!
If I looked a little more like Elvis, I lit my guitar on fire. If I could moonwalk and dive off the stage and sing a little bit higher, then would you love me better and wanna grow old with me? We could live like Jimmy Buffett in a castle by the sea. Honey, don't you wanna live like Jimmy Buffett and get higher than Bob Marley?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. Title track off that first record.
Yes.
Yes, I still call it a record. Showing your age, Donny. Let's do something off the new album here. I have a new theme of my songwriting. It's about quitting your job and going out on the road and playing music, making your wife retire. This is my new theme. So here's one off the new album called The Retirement Song. Anybody retired here?
Yeah.
Anybody want to be retired? Wow, that got louder. I'll try the little looper thing over here. This is a magic little device here that remembers what I play and plays it back. Hopefully it'll work. That's not the retirement song. There it is. Same key, leave me alone. I do a lot of shows. She's just shaking her head. Well, honey, you know, I was thinking the other day that we're kind of getting up there in years. And that retirement number we've been trying to reach, well, we ain't even near. So I had this big idea that I would go and just change my whole attitude. Instead of working myself to death, well, this is what I wanna do. Drink a little more beer, play a little more golf. Hey, I'm gonna treat every day just like it's my day off. Gonna quit my job, cause the boss is a boo. Take a little more time to love a little more you. Well, I'm gonna start driving a little bit slower and enjoy the view. Tropical scenes and movie screens and every little inch of you. I'm gonna dust off this old guitar and let my beard grow long. The thing I'd like to do the most is whatever the hell I want. Catch a little more fish, watch a little more sports. Hey, I'm gonna spend a little too much money, cause that's what plastic's for. I'm gonna spend a little less time watching the daily news. Take a little more time to love a little more you. Just play the other guitar. I don't know. So if all of this is starting to sound a little too familiar, like some kind of dream that you've been having every other night since you turned 43. Well, the older you get, the closer you get to that inevitable change in attitude. So if you want to get a little bitty head start, well, this is what you need to do. Drink a little more beer, play a little more golf in the rain yesterday. I forgot the words, but I don't really care. Catch a little more fish, watch a little more Texas Longhorns football, if it ever shows up again. Hey, I'm gonna treat every day just like it's my day off. Gonna quit my job, yeah, cause the boss is a boo. Gonna take a little more time to love a little more you. Gonna take it just a little more time to love a little more you. Ah, thank you very much. That was nearly what it sounds like. Where's everybody from tonight? Me too. Oh, I'm from Austin, Texas, by the way, in case you were wondering. That's why the Longhorn bit happened in there. And that was also a trip to my buddy, Eric. Thank you so much for getting me on this deal, Eric. I appreciate it.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, man. We'll be back soon, I promise. All right, let's see. Let's do a little whistling song. You guys ready to whistle?
Fishing on credits.
We got some folks here who won the prize for driving the farthest here.
Wait a minute. We have
Tom and Nancy. San Diego. You came all the way here from San Diego just for me? Liars. You did? All right.
We'll give them the CDs.
Right. Well, but they're addressed to you, so we have to do some new ones. That's all right.
Scratch through it or something.
Regardless, they heard about me from Detention's album. And if you know anything about the Detentions, they're another group from Austin, and they're really, really original and very cool guys. And I've been writing some songs with Dan Sullivan from the Detentions, and a couple of those songs are going to be on the next album. I'm excited about that. But so Dan called me up and said, "Man, I heard this song, Fishing on Credit. I want to cut it." I'm like, "Do it, man." I get the money either way. See, it's on my album or yours. No. But yeah, there you go. But the cool thing that Dan and I were talking about, and something that we hope to spread in the trop rock community, is what they used to do in the old outlaw country days. Is you know, guys would play each other's songs. Guys would show up on each other's stages and, you know, do duets and, you know, Willie and Waylon, you know, those kind of days. And we want to make that happen in the trop rock world, you know, because a lot of us know the same groups and a lot of us know the same crowds, and I think it's a great thing. And so we should start recording each other's songs and hanging out and being a community, you know, strengthen this thing, right? So anyway, so here was the first track off the new Detentions album 3, and I don't know what number track off of my first album. It's called Fishing on Credit, and You Need to Whistle. All right, let's get organized. Here we go. Here I am in the salty brine, up to my waist, just wasting time. I done drowned my bait, I ain't got no more. Well, you probably wonder why I don't just head on back to shore. I'm fishing on credit, living on love, just trying to catch a break, 'cause I ain't catching much, casting my demons away with this naked hook. I'm fishing on credit, living on love. Here we go. No tug on my line, no bending my pole, but I'm floating a 6-pack, still a little bit cold. Should have gone back to work, probably by this time, but the boss is a jerk, a bigger jerk than the one on the end of this line. I'm fishing on credit, living on luck. You can clap, that's all right. I'm just trying to catch a break, 'cause I ain't catching much, casting my demons away with this naked hook. I'm fishing on credit, living on love. Caught some seaweed and an old beer can and the back of my shirt, and then seaweed again. But I made the fish laugh, casting IOUs. Yeah, well, that might be a fish story, but that don't mean it ain't true. I'm fishing on credit, living on love. Just trying to catch a break, 'cause I sure ain't catching much, casting my demons away with this naked hook. I'm fishing on credit, living on love. Y'all sing it one more time, here we go. get fancy now. I'm stealing one more day, sleeping in my truck. I'm fishing on credit, living on luck. I'm fishing on credit, living on luck. Oh, thank you very much. You need to go on the A1A top 40 thing and vote for that song, or vote for whatever song you like. Actually, they're doing Radio A1A is doing the top 40 weekly now in Trop Rock, so go check them out. Get on the Facebooks there and vote for Donny Brewer's song. I don't care which one, just vote for one of them.
No, we gotta agree we're all gonna vote for the same one.
Yes, we gotta agree. Okay, well, at the end of the show here, you guys decide which one we're gonna vote for, and we'll all go vote for it. We'll do a song, a non-silly song. I have some of those. Shut up, I do too. This song is for a friend of mine named Franklin, whose birthday it is today. Yay, Franklin Godowns is his birthday today. He's a guy from over in Texas who is one of the hugest trop rock fans you'll ever run into. And Franklin has a special superpower. And if you know Franklin, you already know this story, so just hush. It's a good story. But Franklin has a superpower, and what he can do is remember the lyrics to every song that he's ever heard. Like, literally, every lyric. And he can remember your set list. And so when I get to a show, and he knows all the words to all my songs, kind of like Tom here. I've been watching you. You know all the words, man.
We practiced.
We're groupies.
You But he knows every song of every artist ever. It's crazy. But anyway, he gets mad at you if you go out of order in your set list. So that happens quite often with me. Usually about the third song, I stray. I don't have one tonight. I'm just kind of going, yeah, eeny, meeny, miny, moe. But anyway, so Palapa Joe is an amazing guy. But what he represents to me is crowds like this. Let's see, we're on radio, so there's 200 people here.
Yeah.
See? 130 are not yelling, but the rest of them. But I tell you, I've toured all over not the world, but the U.S., opening up in stadiums, not doing trop rock. This is back when I was working for somebody else. But I've played those huge arenas, the 90,000 people. And it's crazy, and it's a rush for about the first 3 shows.